Yo, 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 yo.
The biggest.
What's poppin'?
What's poppin'?
As you can see, man, we over here at the house show. This
We
is
not
a
at
house
home.
show. Blue Canary Records is where we located.
Hey, man. Say, man. We got the biggest in the building.
Biggest gym.
We got DJ Kaylaa.
DJ Kaylaa in the building. Y'all can hear the virtual claps, but clap it up for DJ Kaylaa.
DJ Kaylaa.
What's up, y'all?
There we go.
How you doing?
I'm doing great. How are y'all? Oh, my
Doing
bad.
great,
It's all
doing
good.
great.
So, normally we like to start off the show. Where are you from?
I am from Queens, New York. And then when I was 11, my family moved to Columbus, Georgia.
Come on, man.
We've been here ever since.
Queens in the building.
Queens.
Queens is in the building.
You used to
Queens,
walk
New
places.
York. Yeah. I used to take a bus and 2 trains to school every morning.
That's
With my
insane.
brother.
That's wild.
That's insane.
Yeah, elementary.
Was it like a culture shock?
Coming down here,
Yeah.
I was the only person in my family that was cool with it. I've always
Okay.
been more of a like serene person, like trees, greenery. Now like I didn't notice the difference like too much because I was just happy to be somewhere new. I'm also
Right.
just like a adventurer, like nomadic, very nomadic spirit. So I was cool with it. But when the first time we went back, I like. By the 4th day, I was like, I need to go home. Like, I really felt
I need to
the
go back to
difference.
Columbus.
So
Yeah.
it was like more so like going back. It was more of a culture shock than coming here.
That is
Right.
crazy.
That's crazy. That's insane.
The fact that you had to like adapt, and then when you finally adapt, and then going back, that's what messed you up.
Right.
Yeah, because just being in a space like that, you don't realize how close everything is to each other, how noisy it is, how many people there are everywhere, how dirty it is. But like going back, like I was just telling Joey this story the other day when we first moved here.
Shout out to Joey.
Yeah, man.
my husband.
Free Gems alumni.
Big
Yeah,
gym.
he was already on here. Y'all saw him already. But my brother was eating some chips, and then when he was done, he rolled down the window in the car and threw the chip bag out the window.
Right.
And my mom was like, "We're not in New York anymore. You can't do that."
Insane.
Yo, that's crazy.
So how did we get here as far as DJing? Were you always this passionate about music?
Well, I was always a singer.
Lava Lamp.
Big church girl
Yeah.
growing up. My dad was a pastor, so you know when your dad's a pastor, everyone in the family has a role.
Okay.
Mom was singing, my brother was the piano, and in my adulthood, I've kind of like learned how to reclaim my voice, and DJing has been like a good transition into that. You know,
Okay.
like when your voice has like when your gift has like belonged to something else, another entity, your whole life. It's like hard to take ownership of that, and it kind
Okay.
of puts a lot of pressure on it. So if I needed something to like still be music but not singing, and DJ's been perfect because I love music, I love playlists, I love a good playlist.
So how long have you been DJing?
I've only been DJing for like 2 or 3 months. Like it hasn't been that long.
Oh man, so this is new. This is like a new baby.
This is new.
Right.
It's new. Shout out to Joey again, my husband, for being like a genius, and like me learning certain producer things from him really helped. Like,
Well,
when
what's
I-
some of the producer things that he's taught you? That's a key thing that you use for
timing.
DJing.
timing is
Okay.
really important, like down to the second.
Right.
You know, I'm still learning that, as you could probably hear. But
Nah, you smoked that. You smoked that.
Yeah.
but timing is really important. Transitioning is really important. Like I've been learning also how to record myself. He taught me how to record myself, and even timing in that, like if you do 2 takes, you have to smooth over the, you know,
Right.
between take 1 and take 2, so it doesn't sound like you did this an hour ago and you did this. You know what I
Right.
mean? So DJing has been like, if I didn't already know how to do those things, it would have been really hard to like get it in my hands, you know?
Right.
One thing that I've realized and seen, you know, just, you know, observing you and watching you, you know, DJ a set is your selection in music. Like here, normally when you go to, especially here in Columbus,
Right.
you know, it's more hip hop and don't get me wrong, I'm sure it's in there,
Right.
but yours is more like soulful and
Yeah.
old school music.
Yeah.
Where did those ties come from?
I'm a melodies girl. Like I do love hip hop, don't get me wrong. Like the culture is the culture, you know? But I'm a big like melodies girl, music, like just anything with like a melody, like with singing and, you know, and different instruments and instrumentation. And I love like funk music for that reason, because it's so eclectic, you know?
Right.
Like the 80s was really like an eclectic era from disco to funk to, you know, the 80s was just crazy like that. So I love 80s music, like all genres, like yacht rock, funk, like all of it.
Right.
You know, 80s is, I'm a big 80s girl. And then I'm really like nostalgic as well. I love nostalgia. So like the era that we lived through, like the On My Mama era.
Yeah.
I played Usher, You Don't Have to Call, like that whole like 2003 to like 2008 was like that was a good 5 years of music for real. Really big for R&B. Like I was just like, you could not tell me I wasn't Sierra, you know what I mean? So I loved like the fusion of those two time periods. They're my favorite.
So tell us about your first set, the first set that you remember doing. What did that look like for you, and were you nervous?
Like the first thing doing in public? Or like just, well, the first time that I ever DJ'd in public was at the first house show of this year.
First one this year, okay.
Yeah, so we were at Joy's.
And you smoked it.
Yeah.
Thank you. But that was super nerve-wracking. Like, I also realized that I probably should DJ sober, because I was like, my heart rate, I was like, wow, this is not, like the sativa is not doing it. It's
not doing what it's doing.
So I found myself just like kind of like, all right, girl, just breathe to the beat.
Right.
Breathe to the beat, you know. So it was real nerve-wracking, but it was also cool, because what's cool about a community like this is that you know everyone's rooting for you. So there was really no reason to be nervous. I can be you're your worst critic. You know, I can be really hard on myself sometimes. Joey got it bad too. But like, yeah, there was no reason to be nervous, because I knew like my people are going to give me grace. And it's nice to like have platforms like this and spaces like this where you can just come and try. Like you can come and do what you've been in your room working on. You could come and like try that out, you know? And so that's why I love like what we've been trying to cultivate all together.
Right.
Trying is, look, there isn't no trying.
Been doing, because we've been doing it.
Bro, come on, man.
Yeah, they're going to catch on, don't worry.
Very soon.
Yeah, Peking Studios, right?
This is a rare moment.
Yeah, it is. And this collab is super important with Blue Canary, like wanting to just create a hub, you know, and us being a part of that. I think it's beautiful. And I was just talking to one of our patrons here, Imani, about that same thing, like how important it is in this area, in any area, but, you know, within our reach is Columbus, Georgia.
Right.
So, like, it's just really important for, like, us to find community with each other, so that, like, you know, there's some positive shit going on.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
There's some empowering shit going on.
There you go.
Before we step away, you do have a new single.
I do.
And I want to talk about it. Lava Lamp.
Lava Lamp Energy.
How did that come
everywhere. Last year was like a really... after the pandemic was been crazy for everybody, right? But I've just kind of been leaning into like really transforming myself.
Right.
And so last year was like really big on that, just like my inner, you know, being and all of that. And we were in the studio a lot, and we were creating a lot. And last year on my birthday, or the night before my birthday, me and Joey were in the studio, and we kind of weren't feeling it, but he was just doing some stuff. And when I heard what he was doing, I was like reading behind him, and then I finally like started paying attention. I heard what he was doing, and I promise you, it just like all came to me at one time. That I started writing to it, and we like put it together. I let him hear it. It was just us two, and we were like going crazy.
Yeah.
And that was like such a great moment. It was so fun, and that's what Lava Lamp Energy really means to me. At the last house show, like, I kind of explained what I was feeling with it, like how it's not like, it's just being you, like knowing that you're that bitch, and like just having fun because you can.
Right.
You know, that's really what the song is about, what the energy is with the song. So yeah, that's how it came about, and I love singing that song, playing, like it just immediate. I'm not tired of it yet.
Yeah.
That's timeless, man.
Yeah, man, that's beautiful.
If you can give your younger self one gem to take with her to, you know,
wherever it is that
she's going, what would it be?
That's a good question. I would tell little Kaylaa, like, just do your shit. Whatever it is that you like, be proud of that. Like, whatever it is that you want to lean into, try it out. If it doesn't work, like, it's never been that serious. Nothing is that serious. Like, just do you, you know? Like, everything's going to be okay. That's what I would tell her.
Come on,
That's
man.
hard, man.
We're going to drop a bomb on that one.
They can't hear it, but it's bombs being dropped.
We're going to drop a bomb on that one, man, because sometimes that's the most important gem.
Yeah, for sure.
Continue to do you.
Just do you and like make mistakes and like it's okay. Be embarrassed. It's okay. Like just do it. Just do stuff.
I'm with it, man. Thank you, man.
Thank
Thank you.
You know, we can do this all day, you know, but
we got the rest of the show to get to.
Yeah. We're going to get to it, man. But DJ Kaylaa, clap it up.
Clap it up for DJ Kaylaa, y'all.
Thanks, guys.